Hello. Hello. This is my first time here in London. I think it's an awful place, but I'm willing to adjust. I like that y'all just have bank holidays here. It's nothing, it's not a person, it's not about a person. It's not about pillaging another country. It's, yo, the bank is closed. So let's just close everything else too. I like that. The last time I was in UK, I was in Scotland. And I was in Scotland and Edinburgh, so I came this time, and I still had money from Scotland, and so I went to a pub here in London, and I ordered my drink, and then I handed the guy a Scottish 20, and he said, "This is Scottish money." I said, "Yeah, take it." I don't care about your feud. Whatever's going on between England and Scotland, there's no difference between England and Scotland. Scottish people are deep-voiced English people. That's what people ask when people ask me, what's the difference between England and Scotland? Scotland, they talk like, and English people say, literally. Literally. I was literally at the pub, and I had literally had a pint in my hand, and I literally left. You didn't have to say literally that many times. You say literally too much. Before I was coming over, I was back in New York, and I met these girls. They were from Ireland. And I said, "Oh, you're from Ireland? That's cool, because I'm going to the UK in a couple months." And apparently, Ireland isn't a part of the UK because of some crazy stuff that happened a while ago. I guess I got it mistaken with Northern Ireland, which is an honest mistake, I think. And what would have been nice if those girls said, hey, there's a crazy history between the UK and Ireland. It's a very sensitive subject for that. The UK and Ireland, we're not cool like that. We don't like being associated with the UK, so you should know that. That would have been nice. And I would say, thank you for telling me that. Instead, what these girls said, what the crack, you dumbass American? You probably don't even own a passport, you stupid American. You don't know anything. You're in that world. You don't know anything, you dumb American. What the crack? And you know what? That doesn't make me want to learn about your country. Guess what? Now I'm going to tell all my friends Ireland is part of Dubai. And they're going to believe me because I'm influential in my circle. So I did the Edinburgh Festival last year. It was a dark moment in my life. It was very rainy. It's like the rain is just pissing on your soul. I was out one night. It was 5 in the morning, Scotland. I'm talking with this girl. I decided to take a swing. I say, how about we go back to my place for some food and some drinks? Most women would say, yeah, that sounds cool, or no, I'm all right. But what she said was, what type of food are we talking about? And what drinks are we talking about? Did you expect me to have sex with you if I come back to your place? If you come back to my place at 5 in the morning, eat all my food, drink all my drinks, you don't want to have sex, I don't want you in my life at all. I'm the type of person to do something like that. That sounds like something a sociopath would do. Come to your place at 5, eat your food, drink your drinks, leave at 6:30 without fucking like it's cool. That's a passive burglary. And as soon as she said that, I should have clocked that this woman was crazy, but I was kind of drunk. So I go, oh, she's kind of quirky. She's kind of quirky and weird. So we talked for a little bit. She says stuff, I say stuff. She says stuff, I say stuff. You know how conversation works. I think it's going well, so I go in for the kiss. She says, what? You think you can just kiss me? Men think they're entitled to whatever they want from women. You objectify us? She started going this crazy feminist rant. It's fine if you want to be a feminist, but I think 5 in the morning after the bar closes is a weird time to jump on your soapbox. Men just want to fuck. Yeah, it's 5 in the morning. Everybody wants to. That's why they stayed out till 5, because it didn't happen at 2. So we keep talking for some reason. She wants to know my address. She's showing interest. I tell her my address. Then she wants to know my address plus the cross street. I tell her. She texts it to herself. I say, what's wrong? She says, I have to be safe. 3 out of 10 women that get raped don't report it. I said, 1 out of 1 dudes is walking away from this conversation. She said, what's wrong? I said, you insane, lady. That's what's wrong. And it sounds very risky to hang out with you. And I didn't know this about myself until today, but I don't hang out with anybody that quotes rape statistics. There's nobody in my life that does that. That's such a weird trait to have. I have to get away from you because I'm a black man in Scotland on a work visa. They're going to believe any bullshit you say. And she was super drunk in that moment. She couldn't handle rejection. She just kept on going, Hannibal, please let me explain. No, you've explained enough with your words. Why, Hannibal? What's wrong? You seem insane and unstable. That's what's wrong. Hannibal, I just want to educate people. This is a weird-ass time for that type of class. Hannibal, give me 30 seconds. No, I don't want to talk with you. Hannibal, please stop walking away. No, go away. Hannibal, please. Hey, lady, you acting like a rapist right now. Because I just said I don't want to talk with you. You keep on talking to me. You're raping my eardrums, and I feel very threatened. No means no. So we're dating now. My name is Hannibal. That's my real name. I feel like having this name has caused me to miss out on several potential sexual encounters. When we walk up, hey, what's your name? It's Hannibal. All right, bye. Bye. And seriously, I'm a real person. That's a movie dude that you're judging me off of. I got a brother and a sister. My brother's name is David. My sister's name is Angela. My mother's name is Margaret. My father's name is John. My name is Hannibal. This is awful. I got a teenage cousin. I don't like him at all. I think he's a bad person and a piece of shit, and I hope he doesn't get into college. He is a horrible person. If one of you was kicking his ass right here on this stage, I'd let you get 10 more hits in before I stopped you. Hey! Hey! Hey, what's going on here? Hey! Hey! What's happening? Hey! Hey! Get off my cousin, man. He always talks trash about my comedy. Hey, Hannibal, we were watching your stand-up on YouTube. It wasn't funny, man. So I have to figure out what can I say back to this 17-year-old boy, because I'm not letting this slide. I'm very petty. I have to destroy him. And I figured it out, and I just accused him of masturbating because teenagers can't handle that. Their psyches are weak. I say, what, man? You coming from jacking off? No, I wasn't jacking off, Hannibal. Why would you say that? I do not jag off. I will never jag off. Get out of here, Hannibal. Why you want me to get out of here? So you could jag off some... No! That won't work on me. I'm 29. You accuse me. Hannibal, you jagging off? Yeah. Yes, I was jagging off. I was jagging off so I can have sex for longer later. That's grown man stuff. I'm planning out my life. Sometimes when I watch porn, I put my hoodie on so I feel creepier. Then I get under the computer so it feels like I'm spying on a couple. Yo. What are y'all up to? Everybody needs a masturbation hoodie, in my opinion. You have to keep your top warm because your bottom is exposed. Life is all about balance. Yeah, drinking. I like to drink. I only like to drink with people that can hold their liquor. I was out with this girl, I bought some drinks. We go back to my hotel room. She starts throwing up the drinks that I bought all over my room. It was very upsetting. It was like she was throwing up my money on my money. Very upsetting on so many levels. Really not that many levels. People overuse that saying. It was messed up on so many levels, man. Oh, for real? Please name every level. Well, metaphysical, level 3, eye level, sea level. Shut up, man. Fuck your struggle. Stop being dramatic. Whenever people are going through a struggle in life, they get really cliche. They say stuff like, I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm just taking it one day at a time. You know who else is? Everybody, because that's how time works. That's the only way you can take time. What were you doing it a week at a time before? Who are you? Who taught you how to do that? Teach me how to do that. I want to get to this quicker, too. I don't like when people say, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. I'm going to pray for you. You going to pray for me? So basically, you're going to sit at home and do nothing? If that's what your prayers are, you doing nothing while I struggle with a situation. So don't pray for me. Make me a sandwich or something. Because I'm very upset right now, and I can't make my own sandwiches, so that'd be cool if you made me a sandwich instead of praying. It's very lazy. We'll keep you in our thoughts. With the other bullshit in your head, no. Keep me out of your thoughts, because I hear some of the stuff you talk about. If that's close to what you're thinking about, I don't want to be around that at all, so keep me and my family out of your thoughts, unless you're thinking about making us sandwiches. I went to see this play in New York. It's called Sleep No More. And it was really cool. It's not a regular play where you sit in the audience and watch people on a stage. It's in this 5-story building, and actresses can pop up in any room in the building and start doing a scene, and they leave that room. They meet up with other actors, and you follow them around. It's really crazy. I guess it's loosely based on Macbeth, but I don't know anything about Macbeth, so the whole experience for me was just getting drunk and chasing actors around. Hey, what's going on over here? I don't understand this. What does this scene mean? What are you doing with this dance? What is all of this? But it was a fun time, and I was in this one office set by myself. Nobody else was in this office set, and I farted in that room. And then 2 actors came into that room to do a scene, and they acted into my fart cloud. And I could see that it was bothering them, but they really couldn't speak on it. They had to just power through. And I was just happy to be a part of the process. It was cool. Really fun. I live in New York. Sometimes I get drunk and I get into arguments with taxi drivers. And I'll get out the cab and I'll slam the door. That's not the way to win an argument with a taxi driver. The way to win is you get out the cab and you leave the door open. Then he has to step out, come around, and close the door. But while he's doing that, I'm on the other side, opening the other doors. And we just keep going around and around and around and around. And I got my own personal Benny Hill situation going on. Life is great. Cue the music. I'm a big rap fan, but a lot of rappers say goofy stuff in their songs. This is one rapper, Young Jeezy. He has a song where he says, "How stupid, dumb, big, my room's got rooms." Nah, Jeezy, those are closets. Those aren't extra rooms in your rooms, Jeezy. He be the worst real estate agent ever. Right here, we have a 34-bedroom house. Let me show you around the property. Great feature of this place. Some of the rooms have extra smaller rooms in them. You have to sleep in these rooms like this. Very unique sleeping situation inspired by the Japanese. A while back, Lil Wayne had an interview. He was really bad at it. The journalist said, "Lil Wayne, if you could ask George Bush any questions about Hurricane Katrina, what would you say?" He said, "I'm a gangster, and gangsters don't ask questions." Like, what? Gangsters do ask questions. Asking questions is a big part of being a gangster. Hey, man, where's my money? That's a question. You want to die tonight? That's a question, too. What? That's 2 questions. Gangsters always ask questions. Hey, thanks a lot. I'm Hannibal Buress. Thanks, y'all. Good night.